Well, well, well. Hello there, my friends from the future. Ready for another round of history that won't make you want to bash your skull in with a pencil? No boring, bald teacher talking about dates and dead people here. Today, we're diving into something a bit juicier. The so-called evolution of technology, and why it's actually a joke with consequences you probably didn't see coming. From sharp rocks to computers that think for us. Humanity has evolved, sure, but did we really? Or did we just swap one problem for another? That's what we're unpacking today, folks. Let's expose the myth that more technology always means progress. And see the mess that's really behind all this so-called innovation. Strap in, because you're about to get some truth bombs.
In a nutshell, that in a nutshell,
Think about this. Thousands of years ago, a wild-haired, muddy human picked up a stone and smacked it against another. Bam! The first tool was born. And that's where our story starts. A long journey of technological evolution, right? Or maybe not. Are we really that advanced? Look at you, staring into a little screen that's practically a mind-controlled device, with more processing power than the computer that took us to the moon. You think we've come that far? Here's the hard truth. Innovation isn't always evolution. We're cracking open Pandora's box, and you might not like what's inside. Let's get real. From stone tools to iron, steam, electricity, and microchips, this story sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? Well, reality's a lot messier. Take the Industrial Revolution. Machines, steam, electricity, mass production. Sounds great, right? But no one mentions the workers crushed, poisoned, or left broken by this progress. Then came electricity lighting up the world. But at what cost? Coal, oil, and fat cats making a killing, while the rest of us pay the price. And now, we have the internet connecting everyone. But at the cost of our privacy and sanity. If you think all progress is clean, then you're living in a fairy tale. Wake up. By now, you're probably thinking, didn't anyone try to fix this? Oh, they did. Labor unions, regulations, safety laws, sure. But none of it stopped the system from milking us dry. Who thrived in the Industrial Revolution? Oil tycoons, millionaires, the bigwigs. And today, it's the tech giants who are raking it in, while we're the ones being squeezed. Of course, they tried everything. Laws, NGOs, awareness campaigns. But did that stop the machine from rolling over us? Hell no. Every solution just created a new problem. We lowered coal pollution. Now we're drowning in plastic. Left dark factories. Now we're chained to home offices, working till we drop. Hypocritical much. Now we arrive at the pinnacle of our so-called progress. The age of artificial intelligence looks amazing, right? Machines that do everything right. Paint, predict the future, make decisions. But here's the big question. If tech replaces us in everything, then what's our role? Companies keep selling AI as our savior. But let me tell you, it's chewing away at our humanity from the inside. And the irony, we're applauding as it happens. If today's technology can change the world, it can also strip us of everything human. Think it'll have a happy ending? Dream on. time to take stock of this journey. What did we learn? That every time we make progress, we pay a steep price. Coal and steam taught us that advancement costs human lives. The internet taught us that connection can actually isolate us even more. And AI, it's teaching us that the future might not even need us. The takeaway: there's no such thing as clean progress. Every tech leap feels like we're sinking deeper. So maybe it's time to stop and ask, where the hell are we headed? Because right now, we're running straight off a cliff and calling it progress. And now, after all that, do you think technology is your friend? Sure, it might be. But here's the real deal. It's more like an enemy in disguise. Who's in control here? The corporations, governments, or the machines starting to think on their own? Think you're in charge. Hate to break it to you, but you're just a pawn. So, what's the real price of this so-called progress? Because in the end, this tech revolution doesn't really need us. In fact, it's evolving so fast that maybe it doesn't need humanity at all. The real question is, are we even in control? And more importantly, do we really want to be? All right, now you're probably sitting there thinking, well, that was a fun trip through the chaos. But here's the kicker. Technology isn't your friend. Hell, it's not even pretending anymore. And while you're out here getting all excited about AI and gadgets, the real question is, who's pulling the strings? 'Cause spoiler alert, it sure as hell ain't us. We may have evolved, but at what cost? The future isn't as shiny as you think. In fact, it might just swallow us whole. If you made it this far, congrats. You're now officially part of the problem. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, leave a thought in the comments. You think all this tech nonsense is really worth it? Or are we just building our own damn tombstones? See you in the next one. Maybe.